Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand. You know, I always said for people, if you really want to have a child and stuff, you want to raise it in the right way. But not a lot of people who don't want a child just want to make it disappear. What is the point of having a child in the first place of doing that? Unlike people love kids, you want to have your own kid, you want to raise it, you want to do the right thing, but everything reflecting on you is going to be the same thing. But not a lot of people who's doing that, who's doing the opposite. I don't know what's going on with this, you know? People, I don't know, right or wrong, but sometimes you gotta be careful who you're dating. You need to know the real person, because you never know who you're going out with, because it's gonna happen to you, it can happen to anybody. Sometimes you may pick the wrong person that you don't even know what's in the person's mind that doing this. You know, this is CBS News. Some people don't like to hear this, you know. New Jersey woman pled guilty to set her newborn child on fire in the road. CBS News. I'm gonna post this a little bit at this. I don't know why, but why? I don't get it. You hear so many news on TV. Some people left their child behind. Never leave your child next to the window. Never leave your child outside, walking by himself. You know, it's like don't let the soldier left behind. That's your child. You just give birth to that child. You will do some crazy things. I understand that it happened to mom and dads. You know, it's just I don't understand why people do this. I'm saying, like, if I want to have a child, I could, but I want to make sure I better find the right one who similar as me, who loves, take care of their child, love it, raise it, show them the right path. I understand we all do bad things in the past, maybe reflecting on you, but you sometimes don't take your frustration, anger on the little ones, because they don't even do nothing to you. Don't take your frustration on someone that maybe broke up, you got divorced. Sometimes somewhere in your mind is you're not going through right, and I don't understand this. I don't know. Most of these words I don't understand. I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. I'm just like everybody else. No one is perfect. We just learn different things. We trying to improve our skills to be better than ever. We just keep doing what we're doing and just be in practice. That's okay. I'm gonna put the link after I finish. This is of Monday on Mountain Holiday. What? It's like a Monday haunting homes to aggravate Wait. How they call it manslaughter? If she's a female. That I don't get. Manslaughter, but it's a female. You would say female slaughter? Because, she's a female, not a man, This is just the way how they put it. She has, people who pled not guilty to murder charge, but the authority said that the 23-year-old Pam Positon Townsend resident, drove her newborn in the actual set on fire in January 2005. Okay, that's last month. The baby had third-degree burn over 60% of her body. She died in 2 hours after she was floating She was flown to Philadelphia hospital. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Yeah, she had reputations to Denver to be sentenced to 30 years in prison. When her schedule, her sentence would be April 22nd. Oh, it's kind of weird that people got court dates and you notice that they don't go. You notice that? I don't think she's going to the court date. I think she might be, how like be wanted, like how like bounty hunters look for you and stuff. Like you pass your court, like your court date, something like that, and hers is on April 22nd. I don't think she might, I didn't know she was his sex. She's hired for pregnancy for her mom and her sister. Intervention said that the baby was found in her umbilical cord and a prosthetic. That is still tacked to that damn thing. Based that the baby was found in her. It's like you have the cord stuck in your potassium, in your stomach, connected to your in your there, because just means that she'll be in jail the next 30. She'll be in jail 30 years, and she had to go to her sentence, in court sentence on April 22nd. It's kind of hard for me to read this, and I'm trying to, but sometimes I don't get people these days. Why people want to have kids? And and who is the person decided to have a child with this one? Have a baby with this person? I don't know if you know her or if you don't know her, or him or anybody. Sometimes you gotta say that you gotta be careful who you're with, because you don't even know. You think we've been together for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 6 months, 5 weeks, 12 months, 13 months, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I don't think a person would tell you everything about themselves. It's hard. Fire truck, well, that's ambulance outside. I don't know. Sometimes you need to be really careful who do you want to meet. Online, at school, maybe next door, because anything can happen in that mind to anybody. You could be a sweet, smart person, but you never know that person have a dark side that you will not be ready for that. She did. I don't know. She hid it for her mom that she was pregnant. She went somewhere in the middle of the road, and really, you really burn you put your baby on fire. It's a newborn baby. You've had it. Just came back for what, 2 weeks? It's like maybe 1 week, 2 days, 3 days born, and boom. I don't get it. Really, I don't get people these days for doing this. People, toss babies off the roof, balcony, get talked about pit bulls, got shot, got kidnapped, got raped. I don't know. Sometimes that maybe people need to realize is don't have kids. If you really want to have kids, you need to really know about that person. I mean, like A to Z, because you never know what's going on in the person's mind. Man, you could be in the same place with that person, like you could be in the same place, like the heart and the mind is two different things. I could be in the same place with the heart with someone who understands love and all that stuff. But when it comes in the mind, everything starts changing. You never know what's in the mind. It's hard. You know. Sometimes you said that I know this person for 5, 6 years, 8 years, 15 years, 20 years. Anything can happen in that time period of years, you know. I know you for 15 years. For those 15 years, you break up, you know, you start changing, you're not yourself. You know, you're going through stress, going through problem issues, family issues, dramas, relationships, you know. A lot of things in that mind is just mind-boggling. You never know you're going left or you're going right, you know. It's hard. It's really hard for people like that, you know. But don't know what to do, don't know what to say. But I always said this, I gotta be careful who I want to date. You know, if I want to meet someone, I gotta be really sure because anything can happen in a split second. In those couple of years, those couple of weeks, and those couple of months. It's hard.